Hello and welcome back to round two, front nine coverage of our MPO league card here at the 2026 Discraft Supreme Flight Open. Jeremy Koling joined by Paul Ulibarri here in beautiful now Brooksville, Florida. The rain has passed and it was a sloppy round one.
No, it really was, and these poor guys had to deal with all kinds of conditions, from dark to fog to slippery, always slippery, never dry, so they didn't have to deal with that. But new day,
New possibilities.
new possibilities.
Same day for some of them.
There is going to be some drizzles today too, here and there, nothing crazy. Hole 1, par 3, 347 up the hill. Sidearm's the preferred route. Get it up top on this shelf, skip it up into this circle, and start your round off with a birdie.
Yeah, McBeth off to a great start. He birdied the first 3 holes in round one and just kind of hung in there.
One round here at Olympus, 10 under par. He is your co-leader. From Minocqua, Wisconsin's Adam Hammes.
Hammes with a great putting, great throwing round. 10 under, double digits at this course in those conditions is awesome. 100% putting in C1X, and this guy has an absolute cannon of a forehand. One of the guys that really can get there throwing it flat like that, and he actually goes long.
Wow.
He's going to find himself down the hill.
Also, one round at Olympus, also 10 under par. He is your co-leader from Shirley, Massachusetts, Casey White.
This guy has been moving his way up the leaderboard so much over the last couple of years. Casey White really finding his game, a unique play style, but man, he is a scrappy player.
Oh, that's a dime. Just missed the dip. Oh, the root.
A bit unfortunate with a little hillside.
Yeah, that was going to skip in the circle.
Grafton, Massachusetts, Simon Lizotte.
A little insider information about Simon Lizotte. He and I are staying at the same Airbnb this week. He woke up with a stomach flu, and all morning after he had to finish his round from round one this earlier in the day, was just resting because he didn't even think he was going to play this round.
Really?
Mm-hmm. So considering all that, that's a phenomenal starting tee shot.
He is the 6-time world champion from Huntington Beach, California, Paul McBeth.
Oh, I love this. As long as it's not deep like Adam, which I don't think he has that kind of power, and he doesn't.
That is so good, folks. You can't make that look any easier, and trust me, it is anything but easy to get that 347 up this hill. Great birdie for Simon, out the gate.
All right, he got a look. Well, he has a look, not got a look.
I think he got a look.
He's got a look.
He's got the cage there, so it would be a par for. Is it Hammies? I've been hearing people say Hammies for so long. Is it Hammes? I think it's Hammes, right?
It's Hammes.
So why do people call him Hammies? Is it a nickname?
Probably just the way it's spelled.
Throwing people off. Well, 2 pars and 2 nice birdies for the crafty vets in McBeth and Simon. And we've got a Patreon disc winner this week. It is Big Joe and Tim Romecki. Congratulations for taking down, what do we have? We had the Engine from Eagle and the Boca Latte from Simon. So congratulations. On to hole 2, par 4, 785. This is a new pin position, a little bit left and a little bit further than the one before, but a lot more open on the entry to the second shot.
Well, you know what, too? Simon and Eagle obliged to throw their discs a ton as well in the practice round. They were throwing it all over them.
More than I think any practice round guest we've ever seen,
Agreed.
except for maybe AB when he wanted to keep that one Raptor.
Yeah.
And I think he did keep that Raptor, and he used it in the tournament.
Beth early.
He did. He went early yesterday and got fortunate. This time, yeah, I think he didn't get the rollout. So that's going to be early. Birdie is going to be a tall task from there. I doubt he's going to have a good shot at it. You were talking yesterday about trying to keep the disc left and then flexing it down to the right to shape the fairway the most. And looks like that's what Adam was trying to do, just the early release. Get a fortunate kick back to the fairway.
Casey doesn't want to have to deal with the slip, so he puts the towel down and still early left. Everybody early left.
That is my bugaboo on this hole. I release early on this one so often. I think because the out of bounds on that right side does scare you a bit, and it maybe just forces you to play the safest possible shot, even though it's not safe over there.
I like this play. Just throw the hyzer out there and throw a little approach. Get out of dodge with a par if you can.
Is that Luke Taylor on Adam's bag?
Yeah.
I'm not used to seeing him finish with his round this early.
Yeah, played a solid round, too. A little 7 under.
That's a great get you back in the tournament round for Luke.
9 over first round, 7 under. Gets him back. Wow. It does get him back, though. Good turn. A little 18 or 16.
Well thrown from Simon.
Change from round 1 to round 2.
And on the bag today for Simon is his wife's cousin, who's never been to a disc golf event. I don't think he's ever played disc golf. And here he is with Simon Lizotte on the lead card at the Disc Golf Pro Tour. So fun experience for his cousin-in-law.
Little high.
Yeah.
Tight little lie he had there for the backhand.
And that's not going to be a gimme up and down for the par for Casey. You can see the trees and the hillside that he's going to have to battle.
That's awful.
You got to do better than that from there. And Adam knows it.
It is a touchy little shot from there.
What do you think the offer would have to be to get Adam to sell that disc? It's been his favorite approach disc
a lot
for nearly a decade at this point. Because I'm taking offers.
Okay.
I'm taking offers.
Simon to get 2 in a row.
No,
sit.
Just sit. Can he clean up the mistake with the death putt of all death putts here on hole 2? You bet he can.
On the strike.
Oh, that was so good. An aggressive yet composed pace. Just flawless putt. Very well done from Casey as well.
Yeah, it's so far up the hill.
Makes it look easy. Sends it in there, right in the middle. So we will have a group of pars here on the second. Hole was playing .07 over par, whereas hole 1 was playing .07 under par, and we've seen 6 pars out of 8 recorded scores so far.
Little par 4 here, 540. One of the easier holes on the track. Just send a wide hyzer or a low hyzer. Get on this path and then sidearm turnover into the green or backhand hyzer. If you get on that path, you'll have something. If you don't, very scrambly. And then the out of bounds on the right comes into play. That's what you want to stay away from. And this is early.
It does appear so. We did see some fortunate openings for Calvin and McBeth yesterday as they were both able to get up to the pin and get the birdie. This is a bit of an adjustment for McBeth from yesterday, and the result is just fine. Do you want to be farther up the hill, or do you like the flatter run up from the bottom?
I want to be as far up there as I can be, but people that have really good backhands, I think the bottom plays a little easier.
Okay.
You know? Because it's hard to do that standstill, get the nose up. The sidearm turnover plays a little easier for me. Higher up we go.
I'm with you all the way on that one. Just needs to pump the brakes a little bit, I think. Yeah, a little bit outdriven for Casey, and he's going to find a very difficult stance here on his second. Probably going to throw with his back to the basket or leaning out, just trying to find some hole for the forehand. And that'll work. But hole 3 after the par start is one that you want to start getting things moving in the right direction with hole 4 looming. Wow, that's a great shot from Simon. Gonna come up just a bit short of the circle, but from that position with the backhand, that's a crafty little play.
Yeah, you know it's tight over there.
Had to go blade hyzer just to fit the gap. And McBeth catching
I've hit that
rogue
thing
limb.
before. I've hit that one before.
He's going to have to work for it now, just edge a circle. But that's a little rude.
Yeah. Oh, no.
It's a little leaky. Oh, very leaky. That's out of bounds. That is.
It has to be on turnover. Has to.
That's a mistake you can't make there.
No.
And then that wasn't a redirection. That's just a bad angle out of the hand. Uncharacteristic mistake. 2 shots in a row with that disc for Adam now.
Yeah.
Maybe he will be taking bids for it after the round.
Yeah. Both didn't get it turned over.
I don't think he'd sell it for less than $2,500.
Sounds right.
The dad putt for Simon. He kind of had a dad roll after the cage hit.
For par, been his Band-Aid today. After hole 1.
Just another
Maybe this tournament.
really solid putt. Great height, great speed, low flutter. Looked confident. Great result. And McBeth off to another good start, getting his second birdie. So he is 5 under combined in the first 3 holes from rounds 1 and 2. The majority of his under par strokes is just these first 3 holes alone, and that's why you've got to get off to a hot start at this course. On to the treacherous 4th, par 4, 723 feet. The play is a right-hand backhand that flips up and lands by this tree here, and then you've got to somehow find your hyzer flip up with power, missing the hillside on the left side, missing the trees on the right side, skipping up this hill. There is so much danger the entire way. Any tree that you hit can roll down the hill and find OB on the right side. There is a backdoor up and overplay on that left side eventually if you're out of position ever, but this one has it all. It's just like yesterday. This is McBeth's lone bogey in this tournament so far.
Wide.
But the flip up is primo there for Simon. I think he would like to have another 40 feet, but that angle does open up opportunities for him on that second shot.
Also wide. Yeah, I think Simon's was slow. Slower disc. Able to hyzer before that stuff. These guys were going a little faster. Casey loves the
really
hyzer.
fast.
This needs to hit something.
And not Brian Earhart.
Yeah, he'd be happy if he did, is the thing.
And just too fast for the disc to activate any hyzer. OB for Casey. Off to a bad start on the fourth here. And Paul, again, pulling his shot right. Is this going to work? It seems unlikely, and it will not. So Paul is going to be taking another big score on the fourth. How big will that number be?
Oh, no.
Brutal, man. There's so many ways this hole can get you, and that's one of the ones you see the most often.
Just be nice.
No.
Be nice.
This is another way. I don't
So
think it has enough
far.
energy to go B.
Because there's a hill.
Almost enough, but goodness gracious. I would say if I had an issue with this hole, it's that Simon's drive wasn't flawless, but it was nearly flawless. And what he's expected to do on that next shot is 11 out of 10 difficulty.
Yeah, I honestly think the best play is to go the left gap. It's the safest play.
Don't do something unfortunate. That was a really nice throw from Casey.
That was good.
And it's going to end up being in a very makeable position from about 45 feet. And yeah, I agree with you. If you can throw a drive that has some hyzer and skips left and gives you that uphill backdoor route.
Even where Simon was, you have it.
Not that one.
Yeah, sure.
It bounced off this tree. The second one. Yeah, I thought you went straight through this bushy tree, so I'd give you a couple more feet up.
You're good, Adam. He was marking mine.
Yeah.
And so it does look like, even though in our practice round we were instructed that we do not get 2 meters, I believe that
You do.
you indeed do get 2 meters off the barbed wire, as it should be. No one
Look
should
at this
ever be
shot.
concerned. Yeah, fantastic.
That's a par. No, that's bogey, but
It's going to be bogey, but
that's
that
a great-
feels
that feels
as
that-
good as par in
yeah.
this hole when you're
Yeah.
out of bounds after
So far
your
back
second
there.
shot. And McBeth is going to clean up and once again walk away with a single bogey. Now Simon not taking advantage of the 2 meters here, it appears.
Oh, didn't need it.
Oh, goodness. Great effort. To save par, Casey White from the bottom of the hill. Good nose angle, just needed a couple more inches of height. And for a second day, McBeth's fine start coming to a bit of a halt here on the fourth.
1 par, lead card, Simon.
So it just feels cruel.
How many birdies?
There were 6, which is just pretty sicko in my opinion. I'm gonna give him a shout out. I'm gonna go ahead and say Kyle Klein, Ezra Robinson on a little bit of the comeback after the unfavorable back nine yesterday. We got Cole Rodolin, Gannon Bird, Joel Freeman, Ryan Mon.
Nice.
Well done to these 6 fellers. On to the 5th, Paul. What do you think about it?
Yeah, I love this hole as well. I think that the green is a little rough around the edges, but
Yeah.
it just got cleared up. Other than that, off the tee, it's 450 clear, 430 clear, and it's kind of, how would you say it? It's very deceiving how uphill it is.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it doesn't seem like it, but you get over to the other side as that one doesn't make it up.
Oh,
So he's going to have to take that where it went out. I wonder if he cleared up there at all and came backwards.
That would be, I would
Interesting.
advocate for that if I were him.
Yep.
Or at least ask the question to the spotter.
So it's actually about a 450 shot,
Yes.
and you have to get around the corner, and then it's a really tight window up a hill.
Very small landing zone off the tee to even have access to that window up the hill. So 450 has to be within like a 30-foot plus or minus to even have a real shot at that second.
That doesn't even get up the hill.
And none of these guys are going to be anywhere close to that. Maybe Casey can show us the correct way.
Oh.
Good shot shape.
This is what dreams are made of.
Yeah, that doesn't get better than that, folks. Fantastic. Couldn't walk up there and place it in a better spot.
I guess due to the basket.
I guess it's where it crossed into it.
Yeah.
So it came on the slide any over this rock.
Yeah, I'm cool. It's right there.
But you only get a meter off.
I can't go further back.
Because it's not really out of bounds. So Simon, being instructed, he's given a meter, but no more than that. And so I guess they are not giving him any sort of crossing at the top of the hill. So he is looking skyward. And that is how bogeys are born, folks.
Might have something. It's not going to be far.
I'm just saying, that's just
Yeah, that's a start.
it's one of the
starting off-
ingredients.
Yeah, definitely an ingredient. The oven's preheating.
Yes, it is. I hate when the bogey oven is preheating.
Oh,
I feel like I start my round and it's already beeping at me. We're good to
Yeah.
go.
I get woken up to an alarm. I forget to turn it off.
Hey, honey, did we turn the oven off? No. McBeth, a nice forehand turnover. He's going to have a few things in the way as he goes up the hill, but now finally to Casey's drive. Does he take advantage? No.
Oh,
Just
and
don't
then
roll down because there is OB. I don't know if it comes that close
You can go pretty far right.
and be safe.
be
Okay.
okay.
But as you get close to the green, you can be 20 feet right of the pin and find
Yeah.
yourself OB. The one suggestion that I did give Paul is that I think this green, oh my gosh,
Goodness.
this green on the right side
That's
could have one of those 6-inch tall walls so that if you sky your shot, you still go OB. But if you have like one of those dinky rolls, it doesn't really punish you overly, in my opinion.
Yep. I agree with that. And you don't have to go chase your disc down a freaking treacherous.
It's pretty
Mountain.
hilly over there.
All right, let's see where Simon is.
See if you can turn the oven off.
Maybe. Oh, you got a chance.
Yeah, we'll see.
Oh, he found a flat spot. That means he's at the bottom of the hill.
Oof. Oh boy.
That's fine.
Okay. I didn't really know where the camera was to the pin. Yeah. A little bit of work left for Casey.
In the circle for Simon. Been putting well. And that's not
Yeah.
That's not it.
Take the cookies out of the oven. You got yourself a bogey, Simon.
Oh, to go away with a bogey from there.
That's tough. That's really tough stuff right there.
That's this place. A little off here, a little off there with good drives.
Uh-huh.
You're going to be scrambling.
Yeah, 5 is not the hole you get to and say to yourself, hey, it's time to get a birdie.
No.
It's not. It's just not. This isn't the hole. And that's why it is the hardest hole in the course today. That is a shocker, is it
I
not?
told you it was going to be competing.
With hole 4 being as nasty as it is, and it's
Yeah.
a nasty little one, and hole 16 being a nasty one, hole 5 takes the cake for round 2 as most difficult.
How many
of course.
birds? Probably more, for sure.
Way more
than-
birdies.
Yeah.
There was twice as many birdies, but the big numbers were much bigger. No double bogeys here coming on 6. This is an ace run. A hole like this to me is the glue. When everything around you is playing over par, it's nice to have a shot like this.
Yeah. This little bugger is avoided.
Paul gets
Avoided the bird for me. So well done.
over the wall today, so Paul doesn't have to worry about Yuli's fake OB that doesn't exist. To reiterate, there is no OB on this hole. That wall is just there to block low shots.
Oh.
Like that.
I like it.
Yeah, I do too. McBeth was saying that they're looking at putting a slightly longer tee in this one. He also expresses an interest in making this like a 4-round tournament and doing alternate pins. So, for instance, like hole 11, we'll get to that one later on in the round. Going back to the original placement, which was one of the easier holes, and then also leaving the long. I like the idea of it.
I like McBeth's ideas. He's
a smart guy, man.
Yeah,
He's a
I'm
great
in.
designer. Casey with a good break, thumbs up given. And he could go for it right now. Clean round yesterday until hole 18, and since then it hasn't been so good.
Can Adam keep with the good
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my
That just-
goodness.
You wouldn't change the thing.
That was so good.
You wouldn't change the height. You wouldn't change the angle, the speed of release. It's just perfect.
Never a doubt. Oh, that is so pretty.
See, the thing is, you don't want to hit dead center. The more center you hit, the more likely you're going to have all that energy going straight into the pole and coming out. That was the perfect amount of 2 inches off right center. Absolutely perfect for Adam. And a great putt from Simon as well. We don't want to overlook that.
Paul.
And for Paul as well, yeah. So we are a Casey White putt away from our first star frame of the season. Oh, boy. Some drama added.
Love that.
On to the 7th. Paul, walk us through how you play this one hole perfectly.
Fairway driver or mid-range. I think the fairway driver plays a little better because you don't have to throw it as hard. You want to stay away from pulling it to the right. And I think that mid-speed is the best way to do that. You also don't want any turnover on your disc ever on this hole. So the perfect shot's going to flip up slightly and be flat.
But never turn right.
Well,
We got Mr. Goose Gossage here.
he's flat.
Is this going to counter skip in? It is. It is.
Oh my goodness. What a shot.
Holy moly. Goose with the ace. The goose is loose, folks.
A lot of people are going to keep it on hyzer though, Jerm, and then try to play it up to the left. Like this one. That's okay.
That is nearly perfect. I mean, you hit that tree, you were on line to throwing the right angle, right shot, right weight, and everything.
And why they do it to the left is because then, like this, you're kind of guaranteed to have a look. Get good reactions, sometimes bad ones, but for the most part, a lot of good reactions.
There
up
will
there,
be
but
some
you'll
rolls
have
down
like
the hill.
about 25 to 30 foot guaranteed putt, and an easier angle to throw it on.
Simon going.
This is flat, so that's the good news, but he pulled it. And I think that was I'm not going to say. I don't know what it was. Kind of looked midi to me, but
No, it's a proton.
Yeah.
It's his Boca.
it's a mid-range.
No, it's a
fairway?
Yeah, it's a fairway. It's like a kind of a hybrid fairway though.
Okay,
It's a little bit slower
It
than
seemed
like
like
a
it
fairway
got
driver.
there quick, but I don't know. He just throws it so hard.
Yeah.
KC, not his best release.
No.
And a tricky little upshot here, but he's going to putt it. Just don't rutabago.
Now, I know that the courses that Goose has played so far this season, he's two tournaments in with his new bag.
Yeah.
But, I mean, shout out to him because he
Look
took
at
down.
this.
Oh, come
Are
on.
you kidding me? Stop it.
No.
Simon.
That was sick.
Watch the body English. Everything in there. I mean,
Yeah,
I don't
little
think he had
German
to do
hop.
it. Yeah, it was a little dramatic.
The dramatic.
Yeah, that was.
That was great.
That was so good right off the fingertips.
Well done.
But
But just to finish up the
Goose,
statement with Goose, it just the start, taking down the win at La Mirada, very open course, and then getting second to Gannon Burr at the Memorial. I mean, an event that he just owns at this point.
yeah.
Great putt from McBeth. just awesome stuff. It's not easy
Yeah.
to make that transition. We've seen a lot of players struggle with it, but Goose seems to be finding a comfort early on, and cool highlight for him on the 7th.
Yeah. Yeah, he'll be trending all season. I think he's going to have a great year.
I certainly didn't think that we were about to see 3 birdies here on the 7th after
You know what?
Simon's drive.
Simon, like I said, he did get it to flat.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did, man. And on to
And
the
he did
8th.
pull it.
What a beautiful putt. Fun shot here on the 8th, 445-foot par 3. Backhand turnover and forehand are good options, but I think this card is going to go backhand turnover, ranging in speed from, I know Simon's going to go with the Boca, but I imagine the rest of the players are going to go a little bit faster and try to just drive it in. You got that backstep behind the basket, so there's really no reason to not go high speed if it fits the shape.
I think Adam will throw the sidearm.
You know what? You're absolutely right about
I
that.
think that McBeth should never throw anything but this.
That hit metal.
Yeah, just the base.
Just the base, okay. Not that impressive.
Who was it? Was it
Please show
Joey Buckets?
Yes, this is the line.
Joey Buckets hit this thing and rolled a million miles. Is that right? Yes. Oh, on the
I don't know if it
pole.
was Joey Buckets, but yes, somebody.
Yeah, somebody did it.
Oh yes, Joey Buckets last year. You're right about that.
This guy added distance this year to his sidearm, by the way. Somehow.
Didn't need to do that. He already had a cannon.
Needs to hurry. Oh, goodness. You don't see people get up there, you know?
He bullseyed the forehand. on this.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
genuinely didn't know that you could with the angle, where the limbs are.
He's smoking the thing right now.
That is jaw dropping right there. That is insane.
Little low.
Yeah,
If it stays low, it could dig and go left.
Just overturned for Simon.
Hey, he's got his little hop putt, though.
He sure does.
That was like a little Matty O-ish.
Yeah.
The frog hop.
Oh man,
I like the angle, Casey.
sure do.
Nice.
Great shot.
Such a fun hole. Such a great hole.
It was a 3-year period when Matty O was like on every league card.
Everyone, yeah.
And we got to see so much
So cool.
of
Yeah, go
Matty
check
O.
it out. About 2 years ago.
23, like 22 to 24
Yeah.
was really it. You know, we saw him a little bit last year, but those 3 years, he was cooking. Beautiful birdie for Casey. That's going to get him even on the round so far, and that's keeping him right there in the mix.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah.
Such a great starting round that you get to have a slow front nine.
Sure.
Can't do it for too long,
Nope. And he hasn't. He's got a bird now.
and he's got
Adam made some really good putts the last couple holes and then kept his round together, and now he's on a 3-hole birdie streak.
I got to say, I love our new scoreboard on the bottom right.
Yeah.
I like that we're not going to the scores every single hole. We're keeping the action flowing. But I haven't been looking at it, and I have not been seeing that Kyle Klein name all the way at 12 under. So he is off to an incredible start to his second
4
round.
for 4 to start today.
That's pretty great. Yeah, and culminating with the birdie on hole 4. That is epic stuff. On to the 9th, a hole that you have to carry at least 450. I'm going to say closer to 460 before you get to the top of that hill. So this is an absolute crush to even have a look for the birdie.
Gotta get off those. Dang it.
This hole is cool, and yet I personally hate it.
I love this hole.
No, I love it. I love the hole.
Yeah.
I hate it for me.
Yeah. No, I hate it for me too, but I
Okay, good.
I like
We're on
getting
the
up
same
to this
page.
hole because it's like a bully to me. You know,
Uh-huh,
and I'm
right.
like, no,
I'm gonna step up.
I'm not backing down to
No.
you, buddy.
Of course, you can have my change, but
No, you have to take it, and it does every time. I have to pay a toll. It's usually 3 shots, sometimes 4. KC.
yeah, if you keep going right, there's going to be a 4-shot toll to get through hole 9 for Casey. But we'll see what he's got. How about Powerball being the
So cool.
title sponsor?
Love it.
It's just it's a
Gotta
sign
get
of
on
things to
Heiser.
come.
Get on Heiser. Heiser, buddy.
up there. No, man, the
that
outermost
had it.
limbs.
That had it. Someone's gonna ace this, by the way. I know.
We've seen some great runs at
Yep.
it, man.
It's just
Is the basket going to receive it?
It's just literally in the perfect spot for a perfect shot for these power guys. It's like the hyzer just goes right by it, you know?
What
It's
a throw from
in the
McBeth.
way.
That was beautiful.
All right, not too bad.
I agree
Gotta
with
go
you, by the
under.
way. It is in the way. If you throw the great shot,
Yep.
the basket certainly is in danger.
I've only made it up top twice ever,
A little spicy.
and
Well,
both
just a little
times
short.
I was outside the circle short somehow, which isn't very possible.
It's that I don't even how could
left.
you
Yeah, left.
left is
Yeah, left
that's
a
an
little.
understandable
Yeah.
landing zone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah. I've never been able. I've tried, and they look good, and then it's just like
I've seen you throw dozens of shots on this hole, and they all look good, and they just kind of hit the parachutes
Yeah.
right at about 450 feet.
yeah, and they just don't. They don't want to do it for me, but that's okay.
That was an awkward little choppy release for Adam. What is the toll for Casey? It's a 4-stroke toll for Casey.
Can't miss that little.
No,
ball,
you
though.
got to knock that down.
Gotta clean up the circle ones on the lead card. You really do.
And just like that, he's going to be off the leaderboard when we get to the back 9 as far as the top 6 players that we've got. Well, that's going to do it for the first half of the event.
It's so fun.
Yeah,
This
we got
front 9
27
is so
holes.
fun.
And it's the 9 that I think you got to score on. Because
Yeah,
the back
that's
9
why it's
gets
fun.
treacherous. Yeah. That being said, there's so many tough holes. I mean, you got hole 4 and 5 back to back. They're just going to take your lunch and your lunch money.
Yep.
And then you got 9. That's also a bully that we just discussed.
But you got those 3 little birds you got to get.
Yeah.
Along with 3,
Mhm.
and yeah, the back 9 it gets a lot tougher. But with a little power and a little luck, you can get through there and you know, get those birds.
It's nice to see the weather giving the players
Yeah.
some opportunities to play and score because the ground play is still pretty squishy.
It's funner for you guys. It really is. Nobody wants to see people, barely see people throwing it sideways.
Yeah, that's right. Round 1 was definitely tough, but we're off and running now. Got back 9 coming up here shortly. See you there.